So that one, we were, I had been working with Brantley Gilbert, um, through my manager, Alicia Pruitt, and, well, she's my manager now. She wasn't back then. She worked at Warner Chapel back then. And I started sending tracks to him in Georgia. He started writing to with them. And so we built this friendship and whatnot. And he was going on the road and he had called me and was like, hey, I need to come put a vocal on this song. And so he comes over. I'm already on my way home. He comes over, puts the vocal on the song, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going out on the road this weekend with Red Akins and try to write a single." And I was like, "Well, do you have a track guy, producer, writer with you that can?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "You want to come?" So I did, and me and Josh had started that song, the verse chorus, um, together. And Brantley on the way had called me. I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for the bus, and he's like, "Hey, I've never done a female duet, so if you have anything teed up, we can work on it." And we knew it was special when we wrote it. It's just a lot of things with songs is timing. You just don't know when the right time is going to be and the right artist. So we wrote this song called "New Money" on his last record. We thought it was really like what they were looking for, tempo, rocking. And Scott Borchetta he loved it, but he's like, I don't think that's the first single. So I ended up pulling up that verse chorus I had. We ended up going through it, changing stuff. Brantley doing his thing, making it him. And he was on tour with Wheeler Walker and Kid Rock. So we were up in like Saratoga Springs, New York, and we ended up um, getting one of Kid Rock's background singers to come sing the female part and send it over to Scott, and he flipped out and loved it. And they spent the next couple months figuring out, who was going to be on it. Lindsay Ell jumped on it, and yeah, I guess about 8 months later, it was number one song.